Alright, what's up boys? Today I'm doing a script showcase. I've not done one of these in quite a long time and I think it's it's good to do it again because the old one's pretty outdated. Now, when I go through these scripts, some of them you need an anti-cheat bypass for. I'm going to be using it so I can show how they all work, but I can't give it away. Everything else that I show, I'll be able to give away to you guys, and I give away scripts at the end of my live streams. So don't go asking for them in the comments, don't DM me asking for script, but just stop by a live stream and you'll get a script. Pretty simple, for free. So, first script that we're going to be showcasing here today is one that you've probably heard of, which is infinite yield. Now, I also need to get my bypass on real quick. It might lag my screen. Probably. Alright. Now, just to be clear, I cannot give that away, I'm sorry. But the first thing I want to show is infinite yield right here. And this is a lot of features. This is like the most universal script you can find. So say you type in like fly. You can fly. You can type in things like no clip. You can go through walls. You can do things like walk speed. You can walk faster. You can do things like jump power. You can jump higher. Oops, I typed it wrong. Jump power 100. Pretty self-explanatory there. This one probably don't even need to ask me for because it's so universally known. You can just Google it and you'll get it. It's a pretty good script to get. Now the next script here is gonna be the Fling script. Now this needs a bypass as well. So the infinite yield does too. I forgot to mention that. Now this, you need to be flying when using it. That's why I showed infinite yield first. And what it does is the more times you click this right here, you fling, meaning that you start to spin. When you knock into something, like here, I'll go over here to get ready to show my car scripts to you guys. When you touch into something, it will go flying. Now you can only do this in games to where you can like run into people. So you can like go through somebody. The script don't work in that case. Oh, yeah, I need to actually buy a car real quick. Okay, let's get the car. So say like, oh, my jump power is still up. So I can go up here and I can, the more times you click this, the faster you spin. If I bump into it like that, it goes flying. That's basically what the script does. You can do that to people too. And yeah, pretty simple as well. So the next things I'm going to be going into are the car scripts here. So let me get in the car in just 1 second. I need to get the scripts up. So I'm going to be using a car speed script and a car fly script here. And the speed script, once you execute it, it just works on its own. You see, you can go a lot faster. Usually, you can only go like 80 to 100 in this car. And you can go a lot faster than that. And in the script, you can modify it too, to where you can go even faster. And the fly script, the speed script, you do not need a bypass for. You can just use this, you can use that without a bypass. Now the fly script, you need a bypass for. And what that will do, so when you click the hotkey, it's pretty self-explanatory as well. Your car just goes flying. And this one, I have not tried editing, but you probably can. You could probably make the car fly faster. Just never really tried that too much. And for this one, F3 is the hotkey, so I don't have to explain it to everyone who wants it. And the mouse directs where the car goes, not your keyboard, which I think is pretty nice because say you're in a tough situation right here, you can just look up, which I think is pretty nice. So let's drop back down here. Now, oh shoot, that doesn't usually happen. That's just because I landed sideways. The next script I'm going to be going over here is a chat logger. Now what this does is I'm in a pretty small server here, so I don't really expect anyone to be talking too much. They're probably just money farming. Is right up here. This will put everybody's chats, a cop radio, a person chat, like any sort of chat that someone sends, even if you're in one of those games so you can't see chats unless they're like right next to you, it'll show up right here in this box and you can drag it around your screen wherever you feel like it. And now another script I'm going to show, and this is New Haven County by the way, but all these scripts work universally. at least Infinite Yield and the Fling script do. I haven't tested the car scripts too much. This is called the click no clip. So you execute this. What you can do is you can walk up to a wall and you can press P. And that's a pretty bad example, but it lets you walk through it. So say I want to go through this wall. Click P on it and it'll disappear. And I can click P again and it comes back. Pretty simple. And now you can see there's actually a chat there because someone spoke. Pretty self-explanatory. That one you do not need a bypass for. And neither with the chat logger, you also do not need a bypass for that one. Now, the next thing is one that I'm not going to showcase because it'll get me banned for sure. But it's a kill all. And what that means is that when you execute it, you have to be holding a knife in your hand. It'll teleport you around the map and have you kill everybody. Now, I'm only going to give this one away on very rare occasions. So I want to go asking for it because it's basically a surefire way to get banned. So I don't really recommend it too much. But if you want it that bad, then there it is. It'll teleport you around and you don't have to click anything. It'll just kill everybody for you until you get killed, which might happen if the person has a gun. And besides that, that is all of my New Haven scripts. So I'm going to switch games. And I'm going to show you some scripts that I have for different games here. Alright, so now I'm in Strucid here, and I have what I like to call the OP Strucid UI. So let me attach, execute, and here you go. So you're going to want to click Load Script. Once you do, you can drag this thing around. And there's things like Silent Aim, which is aimbot. You can choose your target. ESP, you can turn this on, and you can have it show everybody and where they're at. You can have all of these gun mods. Player mods, sure, no fall damage. And once you use these, it's quite literally a laser. Like, there's no chance that you're losing. This is one of my favorite scripts because it wrecks. It just like, jeez, there's like no avoiding this script. This is like a lobby ender. Think of it like that. You'll just start seeing everybody leaving your game after this. But it's very fun. It works with all the guns, not just the shotgun. Like you can spam the sniper, you can spam the pistol. It's just insane. Shows who they are too. But yeah, pretty nice. A lot of the other scripts, like the Infinite Yield, sometimes works in here. The no clip works, but the fly can be a little bit So, use that with your own caution. But you don't really even need to use that when you can just look and it'll kill everybody. Nice. Alright, let's see. What's the chat saying? Whatever it takes to make it. Bro, they're so mad. Okay, well, whatever. Now, this also works in Phantom Forces, and it gives you different gun mods depending on the game. Like, pretty nice. So yeah, I recommend this script. OP Strucid UI, you do not need a bypass, but this doesn't work in New Haven. And just some honorable mentions that I thought I would throw in. There are some things that I have, like Fulbright is one of the scripts that you might see on the list. That is just, it'll make everything, like say you're in a dark room, it'll light everything up. Pretty obvious. Other than that, well, like I have some other scripts that don't really work. I have a Tower of Hell anti-cheat bypass, which just lets you fly and do anything in that game. And you can get that. That's not something that's off limits. I have other aimbots, but those are pretty self-explanatory as well. I don't really think I need to showcase those. It's basically the same thing, just different settings. And other than that, just be sure to check out the live streams, you know. I go live, I'd say once every 2 days at like most. Sometimes it's once every day. And we just hack on Roblox. It's fun. If you want to stop by, and at the end, as I said, we give away scripts. So be sure to stick around. And other than that, thank you guys for watching. and have a nice day.